So I think this question of what is excellent and what's excellent in education is something that we've often and always grappled at 3 to 1. In some ways, to answer it, what we attempted to do was put our answer in the name itself, right? So our name, our vision, and our answer to this question is the same thing, which is 3 to 1. And what 3 to 1 means is each of the numbers actually symbolize something we believe about the answer. And 3 is sort of what we say covers the larger philosophy of what we believe about education and excellent education. 2 is what we believe are the sort of the guiding principles on this larger journey. And 1 is in some ways what we call a philosophical measure of success on this journey. So how we define 3, which is our philosophy of education, is we say we fundamentally believe the purpose of education is the journey to understand self, others, and life. Right? That's what we see as the purpose of education. So it's essentially for you to be on this lifelong journey to understand who you are, who this other person sitting in front of you is, and what is this life all about. And for us, an excellent education is one which sort of allows individuals to get on this unending and journey to figure and understand these things out. And on that journey, what we believe is what will guide us, our children, and the entire school is the 2, which are our 2 guiding phrases. And one of them is excellence is a habit, and the other is grace under pressure. Both of them sort of touch the different aspects of what we feel. One is that ultimately the message we want to build in the organization is that we are what we repeatedly do, and hence excellence is a habit and not an act. Grace under pressure in the sense that ultimately we will never be able to take out pressure from our or our kids' lives. So what we need to do is we need to get them to a place where they can be their best self under pressure. And all of this leads to the 1 part of it, which we call in some ways, a philosophical measure of success. And what we say is we feel we will be successful, right? We feel that we would have given an excellent education when everyone in our organization looks around the world, looks at the problems outside, and asks themselves the question, what will I do about it? And that is very important for us because the 3 sort of builds the larger journey of what we want them to be at, right? And that sort of is how we see excellent education.